Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Change could be happening to the entire school district by next year.
And find out what big meeting happened yesterday on campus and get some answers to your questions. All this and more today, September 8th on FST News.
Yeah, I know this.
Good morning, Falcons. I'm Ariel Byres.
And I'm Summer Reyes.
Speaking about the change, as you all know, there were changes to the policies this year, which were addressed in an after-school meeting yesterday that all students were invited to.
However, it ended up being the principal, along with other members of administration, and about 19 students who all got the chance to have a conversation about the new policies and concerns that students had.
What were some of the key points discussed?
Well, the principal addressed her reasoning behind the policy changes and even shared other policies, so it kind of compared and contrasted and you realized they weren't that bad. And you don't get punished. She made it a point to say you do not get punished for signing the petition or talking to the news, like nothing can happen to you because it is your opinion. She also says that there's so much misinformation being tweeted and communicated by current and even former students about the policy.
I know that one of the complaints were that some students' parents can't sign them in. So what are they supposed to do?
Well, students are supposed to communicate. The key is to communicate and then explain to the administration or whoever you're talking to that there are these rare cases that parents just can't come in, and you just have to tell them, and then they're going to call your parent and talk to the student, and they're going to come up with a situation in which you're both comfortable, and it helps really just communication.
All right, and since we're talking about the tardy policy, I just wanted to ask about the 10 absence rule.
The 10 absence rule. Well, last year, if you had 10 unexcused absences, you were automatically failed the class, but the teacher could overrule it, and they could overrule it, and then you could pass the class. But this year, if you have 10 unexcused absences, you automatically fail the class, no exceptions.
All right.
We made a mistake yesterday that we want to clear up. Skills USA is having its first meeting on Wednesday, the 14th, after school in room 722. If you're enrolled in a CTE class and want to learn what it takes to make it in the world of work, make sure to stop by.
If you're already counting down how many days are left in school, you might like math a little more than you think. Mu Alpha Theta, the National Mathematics Honor Society, is also having its first meeting on Wednesday, the 14th at 1:30. Whether you're a member or just want to see what Mu Alpha Theta is all about, drop by room 718.
Spirit Week is already almost over. On Tuesday, Falcons rocked out hard for Rocker Day. Then yesterday, we got a little taste of summer, seeing everyone dressed up for Beach Day. I hope you are all dressed up for Pirate Day today. Tomorrow, find your way around campus for Tourist Day, which is also Assembly Day, and make sure to check out the Assembly Bell schedule on FSTNEWS.com and click on the school tab or the tab School News.
One of the most important days of the school year is coming up very soon. Picture Day for freshmen, sophomores, and juniors is on September 13th and 14th in the auxiliary gym. If for some reason you need to retake your picture, in case you need to retake your pictures, they are on October 21st, also in the auxiliary gym. Seniors, your picture days on October 26th and 27th. Retakes on November 29th.
It's never too early in the school year to start thinking about your future, and luckily Foothill has plenty of opportunities for you to find a school you like. Colleges are visiting all throughout next week with presentations in the Career Center. Starting off the week is UNR here with the seniors only presentation in room 503 at 9 a.m. Then on Wednesday, Johns Hopkins University is here in room 503 at 9 a.m. And lastly, UNLV is here on Thursday, September 15th for a presentation in room 503 at 9 a.m. And if any of these presentations interest you, visit Lisa Mendez in room 503 so you can be excused for attending the presentations. Sign-up sheets are on Miss Mendez's door in the cafeteria.
Coming up after sports, Summer is ready with a couple more fun facts.
We'll be right back.
What's up, Falcons? Starting off with tennis, they faced off against Liberty yesterday and won 11-7, with Jaron Bodine and Stefan Cerenovic going undefeated 3-0 in doubles, and Alex Friday leading singles going 2-1. Their next game is tomorrow right here at Foothilll against Coronado at 3. Throwing it over to football, the freshman and JV teams have a game today over at Arborview. Freshmen play at 4 and JV plays at 6:30. Then the varsity team is heading over tomorrow to Arborview at 7. From the football field to the soccer field, the girls' soccer team has a game tomorrow right here at Foothilll. Varsity kicks off at 3:30 and JV plays at 5. As for the boys, they also have a game tomorrow over at Arborview, with varsity kicking off at 3:30 and JV plays at 5. From the fields to the court, the volleyball team has a match today right here at Foothilll against Palo Verde. Freshmen and JV both play at 5 and varsity serves at 6. Now back over to Summer and Ariel.
So today we're going to look at the pure statistics of our new policies so far. According to the Dean's office, on the first day of school, nearly 60 phones were taken, which is actually pretty good, considering Foothilll is a school of nearly 3,000. And on the second day, they took a third of that, so the new cell phone policy is working. So much that students and staff have already seen the improvement in students' behavior in the hall and classroom. As for the tardy policy, it started on Tuesday and only 32 students were tardy, and over half of them were late to first hour, which doesn't involve going from class to class, which is a giant improvement from last year. And on the second day, only 11 students were tardy going from class to class. That's 11 students in a population of about 3,000, which is pretty amazing.
Well, on that note, that's all we have for you today. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram at FSTNEWS. And if there's anything you would like us to investigate, let us know at desk@fstnews.com.
Have a great day, Falcons.